Welcome to Career Journeys, a series of videos by the Consortium for Public Education. Here we explore the career experiences and pathways of professionals from a wide variety of careers to help you think about the skills you'll need and the paths you might take after high school.
Hello, I'm Austin Anderson, Business Development Officer for the Forum for Workforce Development, a collaborator with the Consortium for Public Education. Today I'm interviewing Brittany Katofsky, a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics professional, as part of our Career Journeys video series to share insights into a professional's pivotal experiences and career pathways. Thanks for joining us, Brittany.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me about your company and your role there. What do you do as a product development chemist?
So I work for PPG and we're a coatings company. So I specifically work in our architectural coatings group and I specifically work in color. So I work on the color formulas that then get put into the stores. And that's when you go to the store and you pick out your chip and they say, okay, we're going to put this in a can. We've developed all of those formulas for the store.
So did you think you were ever going to be a product development chemist?
I thought that that would be my title at some point in my career. I never pictured kind of being in color. I didn't know that it even really existed. But I'm super glad that I am in color because it's more complicated than many people think. And a lot of work goes into creating that specific color that you go to the store and you're just like, hey, I want to paint my room this color. And I never in a million years would have thought that this would be something that I'd be doing, but I'm really glad I am.
Why do you love working at PPG? Why do you love your current position?
I really like it where I am right now because, you know, we all get along and we all work hard. We're all really hard workers. We come in, we know we have a lot of projects to do and they're very big projects most of the time, but we all work together and we all get it done. But we all kind of, once, you know, the project is done, we all kind of come together and we all know how to have fun and celebrate, you know, our accomplishments too. So it's nice and it's kind of, you know, a little bit of a breath of fresh air because I know there are other teams that aren't exactly like that and that's fine. That's what works for them. But for our team, it's all about, you know, work hard, play hard.
What are some other skills that make you particularly good at your job?
Communication is big. Our team is pretty big. We have about 30 people on our team. So all of the moving parts in our team kind of have to communicate together because, you know, have the project, but, you know, we have, let's say, 500 colors that need tinted. So we need to communicate how many cans we need to fill out and how long the project should take in order to complete it based on how many cans we need to be filled out, how many people are visually adjusting those colors versus, you know, how many cans need dumped at the end of the project because the project is done and we need to kind of just wrap up and clean up our lab.
What things can students do in high school, whether it's academically or for extracurricular activities, to help prepare a career in your field?
I would say the big thing is definitely chemistry and math. You know, they're both hard topics to kind of, you know, wrap your head around. And I struggled with them. I'm not super good at math, but I'm good with math that's in science. So I would just say take some extra time with that, ask questions, and, you know, don't be afraid to kind of struggle with it because I think everyone does. But it kind of doesn't matter if you're struggling because you can still be successful. So I would definitely say chemistry and math. And then I would also say take some sort of a speech class, whether it's speaking or writing in general. Take something like that because you can't, you know, run a project well without communicating, you know, what needs done or what you're doing because, you know, people will ask you how a project's going for, you know, a business update. And if you can't communicate it well, then, you know, people might not understand what you're doing with your time.
What's one last piece of advice you would give to anyone aspiring to be in your field or your position?
The biggest thing I would say is don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. Push yourself in the direction that you want to go, because no one's going to push your career unless you do. But, you may have to ask hard questions. You may have to, do something you're not familiar with. Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you for sharing your experiences and your thoughts with us.
Thank you for having me.
Why do our 47,000 employees come to work every day? To help communities come together and grow in more inspiring spaces. To preserve the environment for future generations. To protect the world around us from the elements and everything else. At PPG, what drives us is our purpose. Our passion to create products that protect and beautify what matters most to you. Products that enable you to make a home that's distinctively yours. To show off your personality. To make lasting memories like this. And to rest a little easier. At PPG, our family of researchers, chemists, and professionals in more than 70 countries around the world have one purpose. We protect and beautify the world.
For more information or to learn about other careers in the Career Journey series, visit our website and check back soon for our next installment. Thanks!